The show is right around the corner. We are pumped. We want you to be pumped. Get ready to go to the show. Go online, allproexpo.com. Get your tickets now. They're at a discount. You're going to get them for like $16 online. Why pay more at the door? It makes no sense. The online sales end Saturday, so you're not going to be able to go on Saturday night or Sunday morning and try to save a few bucks and come to the show. You got to get the discount tickets now, or they're going to be shut down. I've been saying it for a while now. I'm hoping, you're hearing me and that you're going to get online and save a few dollars. People hit me up. I get messages. I get email. People come and see me at the various different shows that I appear at. Say, what's the AllPro show? I haven't been there. What's going on with that show? What makes it different? The AllPro show is a premium show. And what's a premium show? Well, we got some great flea market shows on Long Island and in New Jersey. Really is. But Long Island has lacked for years a premium show, a top-notch show, where we have certain vendors that just can't make it. It's not feasible for them to go to some of these other shows. So we got like navigation companies that are going to come, like Security and Hampton Bay Navigation, that is going to bring a lot of their toys and eye candy, and they're going to talk to you about all the new electronics that are out there. You're going to have some of your larger outfits and tackle shops that maybe normally would bring, a table or two tables of certain items. They are setting up to rock the house. Also with the AllPro show, we've got the DJ playing. You're going to be rocking. There's balloons. We got the Angler's Corner now. I'm going to talk about a little bit more. A billion raffles. But we have the workshops. You're talking 35 classes, 14 topics, 15 presenters, and we're adding more on. You're going to see during the week, we're going to put out some videos of some new topics that are going to be just for the AllPro show. And guess what? This year, it's like tasting the wine free, because this year you get an AllPro ticket, you get to go into the workshops for free. Now, the workshops are limited, first come, first serve, only 50 seats per class. We don't want to, have an entire, auditorium of people. That's what makes these workshops special. So we need a little patience from people. There's a bunch of classes going on at the same time, so you're going to have to find who has the open seats and attend those classes, but everyone is worth it. But I want to talk a little bit about the vendors today. That's the purpose of this video. I want to just mention and give a shout out to those vendors that support the AllPro show. We got Whitewater Outfitters. They sponsored us this year. They are huge. They're not coming with a table or two tables or three tables. They have taken over the house. They're coming, they're basically bringing their showroom to the AllPro show. They'll have everything there. They're coming with show pricing. You'd want to visit them. Bryce is going to be there from Whitewaters. Talk to them. They're going to have their top fishing reels, lures. They make so much stuff in-house. They're going to have that. They're going to have I'm hoping, they told me they would, the Whitewater clothing line. I mean, is there something better on the market? Just absolute great stuff. You're going to have Pelagic Outfitters there. Chris, he took more space this year. Chris wants to rock the house. He's bringing more reels and rods than you can imagine. Again, a super nice guy, a knowledgeable guy. You want to speak to Chris. We have the Long Island Outdoorsman. He hooked up this year with Tony Maja Jr. Tony Maja are going to stop by his booth, hang out, talk a little about trolling, the new the spoons they got, the new Mojos. They got a new Mojo rod, and they got that fabulous. How do you go fishing with spoons without a Tony Maja spooning rod? Long Island Outdoorsman is going to have all those goodies plus more. Tony Maja is going to stop by there, and he's going to say hello to you. Maybe you want him to sign some things. He'll be there for you. Tony Maja is also going to be at the workshops to give a seminar about the Maja products and what they call their 50-pound club. So we go from these premier vendors, like the Hampton Bay Navigation, the Security, right on down to, your Whitewater Outfitters and Pelagic, Long Outdoorsman. Then you got, some what I feel is like the gems. Like we got Bob's Bait and Tackle. This is the first year they're coming to the AllPro show. They got like 9 tables. They got all the goodies. Everybody likes the little goodies. So we kind of brought that flea market feel in with Bob's Bait and Tackle. This way you could go around and you get those great homemade lures and rigs and, do a little bin shopping. Then Again, another first time for us, and we are pumped to see Brandon out here, is Capri Bait and Tackle. I think they were voted. I don't know. I know he's going to get mad at me and hit me up on Facebook or something like this. But I think they voted like 5 years in a row, the #1 tackle store on Long Island. I mean, their tackle store is not the largest store on the planet, but they just seem to have everything. You don't even know how they even get it all in there. And they're at such a great location down at Capri Island, right by the Capri headboats down there, the Capri Fleet, right by the pier down there. You want to go fishing. They always have live bait and tackle. They have everything underneath the sun, the gulps, S&S bucktails. They got everything. So you want to come down there. They're going to have one of the first tables when you walk in to the show. Capri's going to be there, and they got some great show pricing on. They're real excited. The other, another vendor I want to mention is Canyon Reels. This is an independent reel company that makes some just fabulous reels that you don't have to spend $3, $4. I don't even know if they even sell a $300 reel. I have a few of their reels. I use their reels. One of my favorites is they got this 4000. I'm sure they're going to bring it. 4000 spin caster. The thing. I've already caught tuna on this reel. It's a 4000. Like tuna, yeah. We pop it. We use it for tuna. It's just unbelievable. It's got a great drag system. It's real solid. Carries a ton of braid. And it's just really great for light tackle. But they got everything. And you got to go visit. His name is Don. Don at Canyon Reels. Go see him. He's got a great spot. Then you have your rod builders. We all need to have that special rod. And we have everything, your rod builders that are starting, your premium rod builders, to your entry-level rod builders. We have everybody from Joey's Rods, and if you ever go anywhere, any fish, anything, you're on Instagram, you're on Facebook, you know about Joey's Rods. He's going to be there. MTK Rods. I mean, just the craziest type of stuff they could do. I mean, if you have an imagination and you want it on a rod, go visit MTK Rods. They can make it happen. Then you have Not Your Rods and Plastics. Just another wonderful product, but more importantly, it's just a wonderful family, and they live and they breathe this stuff. So you got to visit them, check out their products. And then we have a custom builder, Chuck Z Custom Rods. He's an independent rod builder. You have to order them. He doesn't make 6 million rods a year. He makes certain rods that you want, or a certain backbone on them here or there. This is the guy who's like, fine details on every little aspect of a rod. His rods, again, aren't like these $500, $600 rods, some people do need those type of rods, but a lot of us don't need those rods. And so you want to hit a Custom Z, a Chuck Z custom rod guy. Eyewear, if you're going on the boat or hitting the beach or hitting the docks, you got to have your eyewear. And we're real happy that we have Costa coming to the AllPro show. They're going to bring their whole line of eyewear. And everyone who fishes knows about that brand. Great brand. I think probably every fisherman owns a pair of their glasses. But we also have in the company that you may not see everywhere called Viking Eyewear. Viking Eyewear is your entry-level premium eyewear. I mean, if there's such a thing called that, because you're not spending hundreds and hundreds of dollars for their eyewear, but they're polarized, super durable, super fashionable eyewear, and they have everything from women's to men's to children. Very, very cool stuff. You're going to see them. They got a huge assortment. They know everything there is about eyewear, so you want to speak with them. Yeti's going to be there with Costa. So you need your Yeti coolers or anything Yeti about it. Yeti's got it. They got it. Then we have what I consider like my specialty products. We have someone like Saucy Lures. I don't know if anyone knows Saucy Lures, but I sure do because I own their products. They have some great offshore tackle, some great offshore teasers that we use for our tuna that make a whole bunch of racket in the water. I'm going to pop up a little pictures here and there, show you some of their stuff, but you know what? It means nothing. You got to come to the show, you got to touch it, you got to feel it, you got to spin it. It's just great stuff that they do and they make. And you know what? It's not like them, you know, they're actually physically making this stuff. They're not like ordering it from some third-party vendor and bringing it. They could customize stuff for you. So you definitely want to hit them up. And 3D Fishing Products. Who is 3D Fishing Products? What is 3D Fishing Products? 3D Fishing Products is that company that makes products that you have to have on your boat. That's enough said. Well, what is it? Doesn't matter. You go there, you check out 3D Products, and you're gonna say, oh my God, I need that. Why don't I have that? I have everything. Why don't I have that? One of the things that they make that they're gonna have there, anyone who, you know, fishes live bait, shark fishes, whatever it may be, they have a device that they sell, not crazy expensive, it's not insane. A device they sell that you can spit onto a bottle and you hook up your line, it's a float, so you never have to worry about those balloons popping and going in all different directions, or you can never get the line to hold on to, you know, the float and so forth. They make a very cool product, but they have other products as well. Very innovative stuff, very original stuff. Again, you don't see them in all the shows. We're proud that they're coming to our show. They're gonna be there. We're gonna have boats there. Probably one of the best, well, I'll be honest with you, they are the best. I try to be nice about things. I wanna be everybody's friend, but sometimes you gotta call a spade, right? And Great Bay Marine, my opinion, the best dealership on Long Island. They really are. They've got boats of every style that you could dream of. And more importantly, and this is why I love them, is they don't force anything on you. You explain to them what your budget is. You explain to them what you need, what you want to accomplish, and they get you on a boat. You know, I never financed a boat before. Can I afford this? Not even a question with them. You go speak to them. They've got financing in order. They know how to do this. They've been doing it for, you know, for years and years. It's such a non-intimidated situation. You go there, you're like family to them. They explain to you, they show you what's great about this boat, what's better about this boat, why you want this, or why you don't need this, and how to get you out on the water. Just absolutely great guys. If we could do anything to help you to answer some questions, you kind of want, you know, an opinion from someone who doesn't, you know, employed by them, you want to ask us a question about a boat, hey, come find us. There's no such thing as a show without the shirt people, and like I mentioned a little bit earlier, you know, we have White Water Outfitters, and I believe they're going to be bringing some of their premium line apparel there, but we also have the Wall Kids. They are a real special family that comes. They sell some absolutely great shirts, all fishing related shirts, some political shirts, this fun stuff. They're going to be there every year. We got saltwater fishing. They have their line of products. They're going to be there. So you want to visit them. These are just great vendors that, you know, you don't have to spend $1 zillion to look kind of cool to be on the water. Then you're going to have your Mojo, your Bucktail, your Jig guys. You got your custom makers such as, you know, I kind of consider these the artists of like Long Island, local artists. You got Point Hooker Bucktail. You know, this isn't a huge manufacturing plant that makes a zillion things. You got Point Hooker Bucktail that makes custom bucktails. You got Nicole Gaines that make the, like, it looks like art floating in the water. You know, you're jigging on it. I don't even know if you even want to use the stuff. It's just great. And what's great about these people is the fact that they actually fish what they make. You got FOMF jigs. They make these super ball jigs that glow with these huge eyes on them. They make this stuff. They fish this stuff. Their success. You want to see pictures? Just ask for pictures. They got a ton of pictures. They customize stuff. They've tested this stuff out. They're absolutely great. Two other companies that do the same thing that are going to be at the AllPro show this year. It's new to the AllPro show. Is Swag Custom Baits and Coast to Coast Tackle. I mean, again, these guys make their stuff. They fish their stuff. Great quality products. And then you got to go from them who could customize stuff for you, and you talk about fishing and what you're looking for, to I consider your premium big boys. That's your TGT Spoons and Hojos. That's Vinny Viteri. Great character. His stuff caught 2 60-pound bass last year. Absolutely great stuff. He's always innovating. I did a video about his products a little while ago. Then you've got Dante Sorrente with Magic Tail. Can you walk into a tackle store and then not find a Magic Tail? I mean, they have just keep escalating and bringing up the level of their products year in and year out, sometimes multiple times a year. Then you have S&S Bucktails. I mean, S&S Bucktails are everywhere. They're known for so many different things, but one of the things you always hear about, they're John Skinner Bucktails. Well, that's S&S Bucktails. They're going to be there. They'll have a wide assortment, and it's great to just stop by and see those guys. Also, what's real special is that you're going to have Nick Savine, Captain Nick Savine, talking about the TGT spoons and mojos over his workshop and seminar. You're going to have Dante Sorrente. He's going to be talking about his products and how to fish his products and so forth. And he's going to have a class over at the workshops. And a lot of people don't even get to meet this guy. He's like the ghost behind the product, Stan Gola. He's S&S Bucktail. He's going to give you a seminar over on how to, improve your fishing with fluke, using bucktailing in the right way of bucktailing and the different techniques of bucktailing. He doesn't do that everywhere. You're not going to find that everywhere. He's going to be at the AllPro show. He's going to be doing that. Then we have what I consider like our specialty product section, where you're going to have Canyon bags. I got a few behind me now. I mean, just mind-boggling stuff. I mean, Canyon bags, they custom make everything. Or they have a bunch of stuff already made that you could get onto. And what are they? They are perfection. They do it all. You could have a fish box and they'll custom make a cooler bag to fit right in your fish box, where you can put fish in there and then you just take the cooler bag out and walk it up to the fillet station or to your car. And they'll keep fish, cold and ice cold for like any other bag that you could imagine about. Also, they make every little thing to hold every sort of fishing long offshore gear. They'll make stuff for your spreader bars, your surf casters and surf casting bags. I mean, they make these carry bags that go on and on. And whatever you want. You want something to hold 6, 7, 10. You just have to hook up with them and they'll take care of you. And the quality is just absolutely phenomenal. Here's just absolutely great stuff, this Canyon bags. This is some of the stuff here that they have as I'm gripping everything down. I mean, this stuff is just great. I mean, you just gotta check it out. It's absolutely great stuff. I'm gonna do a video just on their stuff alone because it's that good. I want everyone to be aware of it. Also, we're gonna have B&R Canvas there. If you own a boat, you gotta know B&R. B&R can make a 2000 boat, a 1995 boat look like $1 million. They do that isinglass where you no longer have that warp. They have stuff that's called crystal clear, where even at night, like I know at my boat at night, I have a windshield, right? And you still get glass and stuff. They have things they could do to help you with that. Again, they do enclosures and upholstery. I have a 2015. I've already done my upholstery at least 2 times or maybe even 3 times. You're always going to get that rip, that tear, something going on. Hook up with B&R. They're going to be at the show. They're going to have show price. They're going to talk to you. They know how to customize stuff. Really good. I also put this group, this team here, in what I consider specialty products, because it really is a kind of a specialty product. That's M3 Tackle. The Jersey boys are in the house at the AllPro show, and they're coming loaded. They got some great flutter spoons. They got these jig balls. I don't even know what we call some of the stuff. And they're innovative. They got some custom bunker spoons out there. They got stuff that holds the spoons. They even have their own line of custom rods. Cool colors, cool people. They always come. What a display they're gonna have. You gotta come down and see M3 Tackle. Really, really good stuff. Flip rocks. Anyone heard of flip rocks? If you haven't, then you probably are walking around barefooted. Because Flip Rocks makes, hands down, shut it, put a fork in it, the best flip-flop, fishing flip-flop on the planet. How do you say that 10 times? Fishing flip-flop. Best fishing flip-flop on the planet. You got to go see them. They're going to explain to you why. They got soles that come off and come on. You go on rocks, you go on boats. You don't want to stain your boat. They got special flip-flops that go on that. They're comfortable. You don't even think you're wearing anything. And they give you such great support. Go speak to them. They're going to be at the AllPro show. Great guys and a great product. Fat Cow jig strips. The only jig strips I'm going to have on my boat this year is Fat Cow. You got to check them out. They're going to be there rep with all their type of samples. There'll be people selling it at the tackle stations. Great things. You want to come to the AllPro show free? You want to come free? I got the solution for you. This is how you're going to come to the AllPro show free. Or you can even make money on the deal. You're going to go online, allproexpo.com. You're going to go buy a discounted ticket. Discounted ticket is 16 bucks, okay? Or you're going to go pay at the door. I think the door price is like 20 bucks. You're going to get in. Okay, so now you're down $16, $20. You're going to walk on over to Towboat US, right? You own a boat, walk over to Towboat US, and you're going to buy a membership from them. If you own a boat, you have to have a membership. I mean, it's just part of it. You need gasoline for your motor. You need a Towboat US membership for your boat. Because it doesn't matter if you have a brand new boat, a la like me, where I bought 2 brand new boats and 2 brand new boats are broken down on the water, or you have older boats, they're always going to be breaking down on the water. You got to have Towboat. Even if they don't break down on the water, especially if you're fishing the South Shore, you are going to get, stuck. It's just not, it's not, how, it's basically when you're going to need Towboat. And they'll even go out in the ocean and get you. You break down, they'll take you to the mechanic and stuff. You're in your slip and you break down, they'll even get you and they'll tow you there. You're on someone else's boat, you borrow someone else's boat, you're out there, and their boat breaks down. It's not even your boat, their boat broke down. But you borrowed it, you're out there, and the boat breaks down, guess what? You're covered, man. And they're gonna come and they're gonna tow your boat. But the great deal is at the AllPro show, and they don't do this everywhere, check it out, don't trust me, they don't do this everywhere. At the AllPro show, they're lowering the membership fees at a minimum of 20 bucks. Even more than that, depending on, what membership grade you're gonna get. So right there, you pay a few bucks to come into the AllPro show, bang, bang, boom, you go buy yourself a Towboat US membership, you're getting that money right back. Done. You just saved money and now on the show free. So really cool stuff. Let's talk soft plastics. Who doesn't have soft plastics? We all need soft plastics. You got the worm bars going to be in the house. Lee has everything under the sun. It's great stuff. But even crazier is that we just got confirmation that Kettle Creek Outfitters is going to be at the show. They got this little paddle tail. I think it comes in 2 different sizes that everybody fishes. If you own a fishing rod, you got a reel, you got a hook, you got to get a Kettle Creek Outfitter paddle tail. They're made out of a certain plastic. They have it blended in these certain colors. I can't even describe it. You got to go there and you got to hook up with them. They've also expanded their line. They got some great offshore rigs and other type of fishing equipment and so forth. You want to go find them. They got a beautiful setup. They're all in. They're in the house. You want to go meet up with Kettle Creek. This year, we are bringing something that's really cool. It's part of Long Island. We always said AllPro wants to support Long Island fishermen. And this year, we're bringing in some charters. So you got charters all over Long Island that's going to be there. You got the Real Busy Fishing charters, the Lost Time Fishing charters, the Miss Marie charters that I hear just absolutely kills them. You got No Time charters, Captain Nick Savino, who's going to be giving seminars. They're going to be there. They're going to have some show pricing. Hey, you'll be surprised. You get a couple of guys, you get on a boat. It's not much more different than than jumping on a headboat. It really isn't. Some of these fees and prices and structures they have set up, and it's like driving in the Maserati, It's like, being chauffeured, like a private chauffeur. They know where the fish are at. You're not fighting everybody. You're not, elbow to elbow. Really super. If you never experienced a charter, hey, I own a charter business, and I still go out on other people's charters because there's nothing better about learning from someone else. I'm a big believer in that. Then we have specialty services. Real quick, specialty services. nautical school. The nautical school will be at the AllPro show. You don't have to want to be a captain, okay? You know, say you don't want to do charters. You're not in the business of, chauffeuring people around or bringing people around, or you don't want to make a career of it, or maybe you do. You got to go to the nautical school. Give them a call. They're going to be there. They're going to have some show pricing. You're saving money. Go sign up with them. There's nothing better than knowing about how to operate your boat on the water. Real quick story. I don't want to bore you to death. Last year, we're leaving to go tuna fishing. It's real early in the morning. It's foggy in the morning. I got all the fancy gear, right? I got all the fancy gear, and I see some blips coming up on my radar. I know it's a boat, I can see what direction it's going in. But if I didn't take my captain's course and become a captain, I wouldn't have known what the light sequence meant up on that boat, and that they were actually, pushing a barge, and what direction they were going in, and so forth. So right there, that was worth every penny, because I couldn't see that barge, and it looked like just one big ship. But meanwhile, nope, there was a tow behind it, So it was real important that I was able to identify those lights, because those lights you could see through at a distance, and it saved us maybe some true aggravation, and maybe a bad situation. Then you have the Freeport Hudson Anglers, great fishing group. You want to hook up with them, speak with them. You could join their group, as well as the Brooklyn Fishing Club. They're going to be in the house. You don't have to be from Brooklyn. You don't have to live in Freeport. These are great fishing communities where you sign up, you become members, they let you in, they take you in like family. They have tournaments, they have podcasts, they have a whole network of fishermen. The great meetings. There's no weekly dues and crazy stuff like that. It's just really good, and there's nothing better. You work all week, right? I mean, it's just tough. Nothing better than going to a place where you're hanging out with more fishermen, you're talking fishing, and you're just learning. So really take advantage of that. We're gonna have the #1 vendor at AllPro. And you think, what is that? Who could that be? Who's making, who's selling all the reels? Who's selling all the baits? Who's selling all the tackle, No. The #1 vendor every year is Allstate. Allstate's going to be there. Why do we let Allstate come to our show? Because we know that #1, they're a local company. This is not like you're calling, you're interested in insurance, and you're calling, you're speaking to someone from some other country, some customer service. No, these people are right here. And even though, you say, I got insurance on my boat and stuff like this, you're going to be shocked what these people do. You'll go in and you'll talk to them here or there. And next you know, they got, you're saving $400, $500, or even a few $100s. A dollar's a dollar, right? And boom, they're going to be able to group. They're going to tell you, oh yeah, we can do this for you. We can do that for you. Oh, you got this size boat? Oh yeah, we can do that for you. You're going to be shocked. They rock it every year. So you want to hook up with Allstate. New York Life is going to be there. Great financial guy. You have some questions on what to do, how to do it, they're perfect. So they're going to be there. Also this year, we're going to bring someone in that's kind of unique and different, and that's Gina Wickett. Who is Gina Wickett? Gina Wickett is a lawyer, a criminal lawyer. You'll be like, why do we want to see a criminal lawyer over at the AllPro show? Because we know, because we're boaters, that you hook up, you raft up, you're fishing a little bit, you have 1 beer, you have 2 beers, you're not drunk, you're just not drunk, you can hold your liquor and stuff, and you decide you're going back to the slip, right? No big deal, you're driving fine. Woo! Coast Guard, Nassau, Suffolk County, right? DC, woo, pull you over. Oh, you got an open bottle of beer here, blowing this, 1 point over, blah, 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 blah. Next thing you know, boom, they want to seize your boat, they want to put you in handcuffs, all because you went down to the beach, or you rafted up, or you had an extra beer. It's crazy, and it's rampant out today. And it's important. We don't want drunks on the water. But you also need to know your legal right. And Gina Wickett, she knows all about the DWI and so forth. Hey, how about you're out there, with all these regulations, you don't realize, you caught a bass that's beyond the slot this year or something like that, or you got an extra blackfish or something. Next thing you know, you got them on their boat. They want to seize your boat or something like that. You get hit with these crazy fines. You want to give Gina a call. Speak to Gina. She's going to be at the AllPro show. Know what your rights are. get a card from her, leave it in your ditch bag or something, or in your console, because when you see those lights go on, you're going to want to make a phone call, and you're going to want to call Gina. We're also going to have my favorite setup area, and that's my food area there, where we're going to have the custom mustards, gourmet mustards. Just be prepared, because your taste buds are going to go crazy. And Mr. B's beef jerky, crazy good stuff. He's bringing the house. We got the candy man there with the candy and the nuts. And who? Everybody knows him. Butcher's hot sauce, the best hot sauce on the planet. Butcher's gonna be there. You wanna talk to him. Absolutely fabulous. And there's no show that's complete if you don't have the Fisherman Magazine. And Fisherman Magazine is gonna be there. Their reps are gonna be there. I hear they're gonna have some discounts on their magazine subscriptions. You wanna come out, you wanna talk to them. Oh boy, talking about someone having a wealth of information. Could anyone have more information than the Fisherman? So that's what's going on at the AllPro show. Those are some of the vendors, real quick, that I want to touch base on. But what else is special? I talked about the DJ. We're going to be rocking when you're walking in. You're going to hear the music playing. We got the Anglers Corner. You're going to meet Joey Leggio, Tony Major Jr., Kirk Fay, Tony Gatto, Ray Bartlett, Ken Westfield, and others are going to be coming in and circling the Anglers Corner. You're going to be able to talk to them, question them. There's no fee for this. They're going to have some goodies they're going to be giving out and stuff like that. You want to talk about blackfishing, South Shore, North Shore. You got Hawaiian Dan. Everybody loves Hawaiian Dan. Go on Facebook, you got Hawaiian Dan, the kayaker. Anyone who can catch a fish on a kayak, God bless you, man. You're golden to me. He's going to be there. You're going to talk to him at the Anglers Corner. You don't want to sit in for a 50-minute, class here or there, or you missed this class. You want to speak to him. You want to ask him a question. He's going to be at the Anglers Corner. Hook up with him. Hook up with all of them. They're great guys. At the AllPro show, kids, limited supply. I can't provide for 6 million, but we sure got a lot of them. Kids are going to get a gift bag. That's right. I think it's 12 and under, 14 under, in that range. As long as we got them, we're going to give them out. This is what the kids get. First of all, kids are free, right? This is what the kids get. You're going to get some line. You're going to get some bait, right? But we're also giving away all the kids a reel. There you go. Now mom and dad go inside, get them a nice affordable rod at one of the vendors, and they're already hooked up and ready to go. Cost you nothing. So if you're a kid, you're going to come to the AllPro show, you're getting hooked up. Right when you walk in, you're going to be hooked up. But how about our die-hard attendees? What do we got? We've got the AllPro swag bags that we're giving away. We have hundreds and hundreds and hundreds and hundreds and hundreds and hundreds of bags that we're going to be giving away at the AllPro show. I was told I can't disclose what's in here, but I could tell you the value of this bag is a minimum $15. Not all the bags are going to be the same, so they're going to range between $15 and $20 values, but just about everyone, as long as we don't get, thousands and thousands and thousands of people, and as long as supplies last, is going to get a swag bag. The show starts at 10 a.m. It goes to 4. If you want to get in on some of the workshops and the classes, those classes start at 8 o'clock. We open the doors at 7 o'clock for a little introduction how the show operates. So you might want to get there early for those. But the shows, there's 5 classes an hour. Each one is 50 minutes long. So you could come and go, hit the expo, come back. There'll be a list and a pamphlet that'll be handed out with all the classes and the times. Hey, listen, I'm Captain V. I am excited. I'm pumped. I want you to be pumped. I want you at the AllPro show. I want to see thousands and thousands and thousands of people coming through, because there's no show like it here on Long Island. We're here to stay, and we're here to serve you. So this is Captain V, and I'm checking out.